Our beautiful Hawaiian islands, formed by one of nature's most stunning phenomena, are facing continuing and emerging threats. Climate change, creating extreme weather conditions, blistering heat waves and drought, tropical cyclones, and powerful winds.
Hawaii is a very fire-prone state, and that is a situation that's not going to change. We have increased drought episodes, human-caused wildfire ignitions. We have a very combustible landscape. We have built environments that were developed at a time when wildfire safety wasn't front and center. So we have all the recipe for a long-term wildfire situation.
But it's not too late. Working together, we can reduce Hawaii's wildfire risk.
Fire doesn't respect fence lines, it doesn't respect jurisdictions, it impacts everything from our watershed forests to our coral reefs and the communities and municipal infrastructure in between. So wildfire is an everyone issue, and it takes all of us kind of knowing what our role is and doing our parts to prevent and prepare for wildfires, to deal with incidents, and then to recover afterwards. So collaboration is key to making any of that happen.
Wildfire risk is a whole of society challenge. Everyone has a role to play in here. The location of infrastructure, how we operate all of it, what we design our systems to withstand needs to be done in coordination with other stakeholders, other infrastructure owners, and of course, emergency management agencies as well.
It has to be a holistic approach. So when we come to look at those kind of issues, it has to be starting from our community planning, dealing with our electrical grid, dealing with how we are going to respond, but also how people are going to maintain their homes and what they're allowed to build out of. All of it needs to be considered because all of it has an effect on whether or not that fire is able to come out and take on a community.
We've been really busy doing home assessments for free for the community. I tend to look what's in the gutter because the firebrands can get airborne. That's the flying embers from this fuel source and end up in the gutters and ignite that. The fuel, whatever's debris in the gutters, and then it starts the chaos from lighting the rafters and then going into the eaves and carries on over and over. Some people, they tend to have windbreak trees. I suggest they ladder the branches up so that if there's fuel underneath, just a guideline of 6 feet, I think, of laddering, of clearing the underbrush by 6 feet so that the fuel source can't ignite the tree itself.
Native plants are really important because they are a part of the historical landscape in these areas that have experienced so many devastating fires, human impact, things like that. We're using it to create a fire break to protect against wildfires. We're using it for restoration purposes to bring back native plants and also as seed stock for future planting events.
Is going to take all of us taking action together to get to where Hawaii is wildfire ready, wildfire prepared, wildfire safe and resilient. And there's no one cause of wildfire, there's no one solution, there's no one party or sector responsible, since it does take everybody and all kinds of expertise and participation to move the needle on fire preparedness and protection.